Hi and welcome to The Singer's Piano. My name is Haye. I've been a professional piano vocalist for over 15 years. I'm also a qualified music therapist, and my biggest passion is to help you express yourself through learning to play the piano, singing and songwriting. Now in today's tutorial, I want to dive into 5 tips to help you learn to sing and play Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. So tip number 1, I want you to really take your time learning the melody. As I was doing some research, I actually came across a brilliant video, which I'll put in the link below, where Billie Eilish talks about writing the song. And she said she was very intentional with her melody, including the So I spent quite a lot of time learning the song line by line. First of all, I'm going to show you how to do that. What I first of all do is print off the lyrics like what I have here. And then you're going to either bring up Billie Eilish's YouTube video and you're literally going to go line by line. So you want to start with like just a bit of a click. I want you to stay till I'm in the grave. And then you're going to count for 5 and then you're going to go, yeah? So you're going to go, I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I'm right away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. So you can see there the phrasing is very particular. The next line goes, if you go, I'm going to, and then you're going to count 4, and then you go. So if you go, I'm going to, 'cause it was always you. The second one, you're going to go down. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. So again, in that vocal phrasing, she actually takes a breath with, after the lose, she takes breath, where I tick on my document, and then without, she takes a breath. So it goes like this. Nothing left to lose, breathe, without breathe, my baby. Okay? Now we're going to go to the refrain. So the refrain goes, birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I never. You're going to breathe. Think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather. Might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's breathe even better. So you can see how intentional the vocal phrasing is. Now it's so important that you learn that vocal phrasing before you even touch the piano, because the counter melody between the vocal phrasing and the piano is what gives it its depth, yeah? And then the pre-chorus goes, I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. So that more. It might not be long, but baby, I love you till the day that I die. So again, I have literally gone through it with a tooth comb. And what I've done is, if you can see in my diagram, you can see there's tick marks. You've got these kind of like, just to remind me of like the absolute nuances of each of the lines. And also we have like the slurs. So that's what gives it such a beautiful feeling to it. I'm going to go from the pre-chorus. I love you till the day that I die. Till the day that I die. Till the light leaves my eyes. Till the day that I die. So there's a beautiful melody, die. So you want to get all those nuances in. And then we're going to go to the next verse. I want you to see, count for 4, how you look to me. You wouldn't believe if I told you. You would keep the compliments I throw you. You're so full of shit. Then you're going to go up. Tell me it's a bit. Nah. Say you don't see it. Your mind's polluted. Say you want to quit. Don't be stupid. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I don't want to say goodbye. And you're going to slur till the day that I die, till the light leaves my eyes, till the day that I die. And then you're going to go to the crescendo. I knew you in another life. You had that same look in your eyes. I love you, don't act so surprised. So that is the first tip. You want to know that melody inside out, back to front, all the nuances. Really take your time. Now, tip number 2 is once you know that vocal phrase, I want you to go to the piano and we're just going to play the left hand with the shaker. So you might actually, before you even do the left hand, you might just want to sing the melody with the shaker. And once you've got that, you're going to add the left hand. Now you're going to be approaching this at different levels, so I'm not going to show you what the left hand is, but I'm going to show you kind of the idea of what I play with the shaker. Sometimes it's simple, sometimes it's a little bit more complicated, but the most important thing is that you bring the voice in at the same time as the left hand. So if it takes you a little bit of time to work through the song, that's absolutely okay. So this song is in 6/8. So what we're going to do is we're just going to count 6/8 first with a shaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I ride away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. Okay, so you can kind of get that feel, that vibe. You can do the whole song with the shaker. Once you have got that, we're going to bring the left hand in. So we're just going to play the D. I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I ride away, dead and buried, till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going too. Oh, 'cause it was always you. And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. So with this, you want to be getting your left hand really groovy while you've got the shaker and you have got your voice going at the same time. Now, if you're a beginner, you might just want to do one note, or you can kind of get more groove. But the idea is that you've got to get that real groove going along with the counter melody of the voice, and that can be really tricky. So with the refrain and the pre-chorus, I tend to stick more on the beat rather than off the beat. So it's going to go like this. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know why I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. It might not be long, but baby, I love you till the day that I die, till the day that I die. And then we're going to go into the chorus. So we go from the pre-chorus. It's kind of, this is what I absolutely love about this song. It's like the chorus starts in the pre-chorus and kind of really overlaps. It's fantastic. So I love you till the day that I die, till the day that I die, till the light leaves my eyes, till the day that I die. Now again, I haven't got the vocal phrasing quite right because I haven't got my piece of paper there, but you want to make sure that you know the vocal phrasing beautifully before you get to the piano. So you get the idea. We're kind of going through this. We've got the pre-chorus, we've got the left hand. Okay, so once you have got tip number 2, which is the left hand with the shaker and the voice, the next thing that I want you to do is I want you to play along with the track from Ultimate Guitar. So if you don't have Ultimate Guitar, I'd really suggest you get it. There's a link below. But the wonderful thing about it is you can actually press play and you're going to get a backing track. So this is what I'm going to do now is I want you to play with a backing track, and we're going to do the left hand, the shaker with the backing track. I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I ride away, And if I'm turning blue, please don't save me. Nothing left to lose without my baby. So you get the idea, which is a bit of practice with the backing track. But what's great about that is that you're really having to get that groove. You've got a bit of the drums going in the background. So you really lock in that groove with the vocal phrasing. Now, you probably heard my vocal phrasing wasn't great. Like, I still do not know the song well enough. So I would really encourage you to go off and really get obsessed watching that. Tip number 4 is we are going to learn the riff. Now, this riff is a counter rhythm to the voice, and I am not very good at rhythm. I'm going to be really honest with you. So what I would tend to do is learn the riff. I would start the song with the riff, and then I would just go into some block chords. But you do need to learn the riff first, because it does give that tension and that harmony to the melody to make it complete. So we've got D to the A to the D, and then we've got the C sharp back to the C sharp. So you're just going to get really good at that. We're going to start the song and we're just going to do doo-dooms. We're going to rehearse how to get into that because it's really tricky. So we're going to do this. Right. Ba-da-ba-da-bam. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Bum, bum, ba-da. Okay, now we're going to bring the introduction in with our left hand and our voice. So it's going to sound like this. Ba-da-da-da-dun. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Now we're going to introduce the lyrics, which is a bit trickier. So I want you to stay till I'm in the grave, till I ride away, dead and buried, till I'm in a casket you carry. So we're cheating a little bit because we're not going to do that introduction for the whole thing, just those 2 lines, but it does set the song up. Now, tip number 5 is we are going to bring in the right hand, and you can do whatever you want. You can improvise around the chords, but the idea is you want to keep that groove going. When I first start bringing the right hand in, again, I might do ba-da-dums. I'm not too worried about the vocal phrasing. I just want to get the right hand, the left hand, and the voice kind of working together. So we're going to start with the introduction, and then we're just going to keep playing. And I want you to just notice what I am playing with my hands. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Bum ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Bum bum ba-da. Ba-da-da-dum-dum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Bum bum ba-da. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Bum bum ba-dum. So you can see there, I'm kind of weaving in that riff and also the chords. Okay, we're going to move on now to the refrain. I'm just literally going to do the block chords. There's going to be a bit of rhythm with the left and the right hand. So, so again, I'm doing. Kind of getting that rhythm. Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I don't think I could love you more. Might not be long, but baby, I love you to the day that I die. So you can see there, I'm bringing the right hand, I'm bringing the left hand in, I'm bringing the voice. This is why it's really crucial to know the phrasing really well, inside out, before you kind of bring the hands in. So I hope that this has been helpful. I'm just going to quickly recap what those tips are. The first tip is I want you to print off the lyrics, go to Ultimate Guitar, and get obsessed with the vocal phrasing of Billie Eilish. Like, get obsessed with it. Like, every single nuance, line, every slur, every make sure that that is all down. You know that inside, back to front. Tip number 2 is you're then going to bring in your left hand with the shaker and the voice. Bring it all in together. And at first you might struggle with that and you're like, I can't do that. But actually you will thank me later, because if you don't bring the voice in straight away with the left hand and the shaker, you're going to really struggle with the rhythm. Tip number 3 is practice with the backing track on Ultimate Guitar, because that's just going to lock in your groove even more. You're going to identify where you're struggling with your vocal phrasing, you're going to identify where you're struggling with those chord changes, and you're also going to identify the rhythm, the real groove of the song. Tip number 4 is you're then going to learn the riff. So this riff, and once you've learnt the riff, bring in the voice with the riff and take your time. Like, it took me quite a long time just to kind of get that in. And then tip number 5 is you're going to bring in the right hand and then going to bring in those chords. So I hope that that has been helpful. These are just tips. I hope that you can take something away from that. And if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel where I do weekly videos on piano, vocal, and songwriting. Until next week, I will see you later. Take care. Bye.